Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this CSM course. This is our video number 3. I hope you have gone through our past 2 videos. Please watch it and then come to this one. Okay, so let's discuss this video 3 and let's see what is in it. Let me share my screen. So in our previous explanation, we understood the real customer service is about managing the customer confidence when the system fails, right? Yes. So now the next logical question is, why do big enterprises, struggle to manage customer confidence? This is the thing which we have to discuss in this chapter, in this episode. So the answer lies in the understanding of fundamental difference. And the difference is, and the difference between internal users and external users. You have to understand these two, okay, properly, and then you will be able to understand why this is happening. So let us start with the internal users. So internal users are employees who depends on the organizational IT services to perform their job. And these employees are affected by the operational disruptions. A disruption can be anything like an employee cannot access the email, the VPN is down, the laptop is not performing, or it is performing slow. Okay, so these all are the operational disruptions. So all of these systems are impacting the productivity, but employees remain the part of the organization. They do not have the options to leave. I'm talking about the organization like which is providing the services, right? Not to the client. Okay. We have the next option, which is external customers. So external customers are organizations or consumers who pay for the service of the product. If you remember in our last example, we have a company which is delivering kind of payroll services to different clients. So the first one is for that company, and the next one, who all are the clients, are external customers, because they are paying for the service or they are paying for the product. Okay. So if you remember that example, if the payroll fails repeatedly, the customer have various options. They can escalate the contract, they can escalate to the higher management, they can demand penalties, or they can move to some another vendor as well. Okay, so unlike employees, customers always have a choice. So this single difference changes how services must be delivered to an employee or to a customer. In general, the services should be top notch to both employee and customers, but that is a very unique case which will not happen. But for customers, you have to take care. Otherwise, there will be a struggle. Okay. So you must know this difference. The internal IT success is measured by various parameters such as resolution time, SLA adherence, system availability. However, the customer success is measured by trust, transparency, accountability, and business continuity. So this is the core difference here. Now let's move forward. The limitations of traditional IT support. Now you know what is an IT support. You know what is an internal customer or internal user, right? So now what are the limitations? What are the traditional limitations for such type of support? So we can say that these models, what we call traditional IT support models, are designed to optimize ticket handling, queue management, and incident resolutions. For internal environment, this work extremely well because their objective is to restore the services and resume the productivity as soon as possible. But this is not the case for the customer. When the same model is applied to the customer, there are certain gaps which need to be filled and which are generally not filled. Okay. So now let us return to our same payroll example. If multiple teams are engaged independently, okay, one explain infrastructure, another is explaining application behavior, whereas some another is discussing the data. The customer is receiving fragmented communication. Okay. Even if the issue is fixed in the company, in the backend, the customer may feel different. The customer may feel unmanaged, right? Because they are getting information from various sources. So customers are not looking for the technical depth. They are looking for control and clarity. So you have to make sure you are providing that. And because it is not being provided, we are seeing the results. Okay. So what are the customer expectations? So the customer expect one critical thing from you, a single accountable owner for their outcome. They need not to get update from n number of people. They need one single source of contact who will give satisfactory response, satisfactory answers. Okay. No multiple team, no ownership complexity. Without ownership, the confidence is eroding rapidly. So you have to make sure there is someone who is responsible and take ownership. And this is where the companies are failing. Many enterprises are assuming if the issue is resolved at their end, the customers will be satisfied. And my friend, this assumption is totally incorrect. A system can be restored while trust is still damaged. And this is the right point where you see internal service thinking diverge from the customer service thinking. So the key insights are internal support is used to restore the systems, whereas the customer focused service restore the confidence of the customer. So both are necessary, but they are not the same. And you never think these are the same. I think from this lecture, you should know that. Okay. So employee depends on the system where the customer chooses your organization. And because customer have a choice, service must extend beyond the technical resolution. So this is it for this video. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I will meet you in episode 3. Okay. Let me know if you have any doubt or questions. We will discuss in detail. Thank you so much. God bless you.